Hopeless Fan Podcast. It's Scotty, it's Shelby, and it's Zack doing the intro. And Zack actually came up with the segments this week because he's a bad fucking ass. Hot off a nap.
Where's the tomatoes?
Hot off a nap this afternoon.
So here's part 3 of Zack's stand-up routine.
I woke up in a stupor, and I woke up, I think it was like 7:30, and at 6:23, Shelby had said, Zack, come up with segment rundown. So an hour away from what I thought was go time, I was like, oh shit. So we've got Standard Bunk, our latest bad beats. Smoke them if you got them. Would you rather, prepared by myself. We're bringing back Who Am I?
Prepared by me.
Prepared by Shelby. Not prepared by me. And then we're going to...
What's prepared by me?
Yeah.
That fighting spirit. Bad beats, it sounds like. And then we're gonna.
I'm not ready to joke about that yet.
A little bit in the news, what's trending, and then we're gonna cap it off with snake draft of cities you'd choose to play in if you were a professional sports player.
Let's do it. Where do you want to start?
Let's start with. It's our go-to. Let's just go. Get Stand and Bunk out of the way right now.
I'll go.
You go.
I'll hit both of them.
You
up.
go, girl.
Stand of the week, June coming up. And I'm like an inch closer to that first summer vacation in 2 years. First vacation in 2 years.
We live in a Panera Bread.
Yeah, so that's kind of getting real. And after that cruise getting canceled last year, I'm all for it. Then I'll go to a quick bunk of the week. So I know what the Cleveland baseball team felt like when Wade Miley threw his no-no. Mm-hmm. Because last night I played in this wood bat baseball league. And this left-handed pitcher on the mound threw exactly like Wade Miley. He was probably 48 years old.
You could have switched to left.
I could have. He was about 48 years old, and he threw so...
I can't hear out of that ear.
He threw so unbearably slow that all you do is hit grounders off him.
What's funny is that your left ear is the one he can hear it of. Sorry, go ahead. All you can do is hit grounders off.
All you can do is hit slow, meaningless, dying quail grounders at this guy.
So so everybody's Shogo at that point.
Yeah, everyone is Tucker Barnhart in a clutch situation unless it's a strikeout.
Batting 150.
So yeah, that was tough. All right, who else?
I'll go. Zack, all right.
Oh, sure.
You go ahead, buddy. Have we recorded since you were in Denver? I don't think so, right? Yeah.
No. I mean, that is my bunk, just teams losing when you're there. Mm-hmm. It is okay. I wish I hadn't put more money on it.
Zack got a good spin zone for you, though. At least it was game 1.
Mm-hmm.
Game 1, yeah, we're tied up. I just wish game 2 was the one I was at, where the stadium or the
tough.
arena was more hype.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is what it is. And people, big story in the media, right? Denver fans booing Melo. They booed him, sure, but goddamn, they did not. It was not that hectic when they booed Melo, not at all, bro. I've been to stadiums where they booed the opposing team in general way more than the Nuggets fan booed.
Well, here's
Melo.
the thing, man. When you got two teams, and on one side you can talk about Dame, sure, and you have Melo, and that's your storyline, and there's literally no other storylines nationally or awards wise that you could talk about with these two teams. You got to talk about something.
Yeah. Well, right, there has to be a villain. I get that. Whatever.
Right, but
there's
fans
aren't going to change.
There's nothing to talk about else on the Denver side that ESPN is ever going to talk about. Not a single thing.
Okay. Right. Yeah, MVP sucks. Yeah, I hate that award. So whatever. Stand of the week is going to be Shelby. Listen, I think about this every single time I watch baseball. No.
I was like, I did something.
It is something.
What did you do, you son of a bitch?
It's something. Well, kind of. You said something.
Yeah.
I think about this every single time I watch baseball. So my stand of the week is comparing ourselves to athletes, because one time we were watching baseball and Shelby goes, yeah, dude, we make fun of these dudes, but we literally couldn't play this. And I was like, Shelby, you give me an entire season in the starting lineup, so I play every day almost. I can't get one hit. And he's like, no, you literally can't get one fucking hit. There's no way.
No.
You can't get one hit. It comes so fast. I'm like, Shelby, I play every
even a bunt.
game. He said I couldn't get one hit.
I agree.
I'm like, that. I feel like that's fucking bullshit. No fucking way. I could get one hit.
I mean,
if I played an entire season, that's every day, 4 times at bat.
that the everyday thing doesn't even help you almost, because it's like you're just gonna get tired because you got to play the field too.
I disagree. I think it does help me.
So how's this your stand?
Just comparing ourselves to athletes.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, my stand is that I would literally be able to do it.
Let me take back a little bit. There's always...
Reflect back on his days in the slow pitch softball league. Do you think he could get a hit?
God, no. But...
I got you our only fucking win, you puss.
Oh, you got every single... You got the game-winning hit. Very good job.
Yeah, thank you. No, that's all I wanted. End of sentence.
But like I will take it back. There's always the luck factor in it. Just like, hitting a 3 in an NBA game or something.
Oh, I could totally score a point in an NBA game. That's another thing. I could do that, dude. I could make millions.
But like,
got to put my mind to it.
If you played every single day, there's a chance that you could like hit one of those weak grounders down to third that they're like hoping will roll fast.
No, I'm talking about a dripper, bro. Like it drips right in the middle between second base and center field.
Dripper, dude. That's not a fucking baseball term.
It is now.
I don't even think if you played a whole season of basketball, I don't even think you could get an assist.
That's bullshit.
I don't think you could.
I think he'd score.
What are you talking about, Zach?
Could score?
Yeah,
Zach. Would you even make it past fucking half court?
We're not talking about me. We're talking about you, and you sound awful
don't
defensive.
Bring Zack into this when it's your.
Yeah, this is your brag that you think you can do, and now you're going to turn it around on me.
He could.
No, don't you fucking dare team up on me because Zach would goes. You know what, Scotty? We weren't talking about NBA. We were talking about basketball. He's
yes,
like,
you were.
I bet you couldn't.
You said earlier that you said I could score in a basketball.
Okay,
team.
true, but you didn't have to take it to like an extreme extent, like scoring points.
I'm saying
I'm not trying to denigrate you. I'm saying how
you
good
fucking,
they are.
How dare you? Honestly.
I'm not trying to denigrate you. I'm saying how good the professionals
and
are
I'm
at
on
their
Scotty's
sport.
side, but I'm also on Zach. I'm on Zach's side, not to team up on Zach and put him in this scenario. About
Classic Shelby. You wins either way.
You brought him into this by saying, "Could you even make it up half court?" Which is just a personal shot.
He said it.
Dude, I could.
But I'm on your side with you could score the same scenario, right? You're playing all 82.
Sure.
You're playing all. Yeah, you could
and
score.
I'm starting.
You would definitely get an assist. It'd be the easiest thing to get an assist at some point. You just pass the ball to a guy who takes 2 dribbles and shoots.
Right.
But you could get a point. You could cherry pick. You could cherry pick your way to a layup, or they're not going to guard you out there because you probably don't shoot very well, and at some point you're going to accidentally bank.
Talk about a dude who's going to look like Muggsy Bogues out there. He's going to score.
Muggsy Bogues is good.
I know. So we're talking about somebody who's that
will
height
score.
but not good.
Scotty is taller than Muggsy Bogues.
Right, but he's going to look. I'm just saying he's going to look like Muggsy Bogues out there compared to everyone else who's 1,000 feet tall.
Yeah, but I'm saying they're going to play back on him. I'm saying Scotty, from a technical standpoint, Scotty could shoot almost half quarters as much as he wants until he makes one.
Hey, completely unrelated. Completely unrelated. What's that Blazers dude who gained a bunch of weight and now they're people are worried about him? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's a good way to kill a good combo, though.
All right, my stand.
Wait, what was it like seeing Dame play in person?
It's not as exciting as listening to the announcers get fucking hell bent on shit. You know what I mean?
It's
It's they make a three,
whatever. Yeah, Dame in a home game too in Portland probably be hype if he made a clutch shot. But
right? Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Zach.
All right, my stand is that feeling the night before, your last day of school. Remember when it was your last day of school, and it's what if you get a half day on the last day of school?
Yeah.
You're not going to sleep a wink that night because you're I can just come home, take a nap, whatever it is, which is exactly what I did. I stayed up till 2, got up at 6, got out of there at 12 o'clock, came home, crushed a nap. We went to Red Lobster. It was a great day. But yeah, that feeling right before your last day of whatever it is at your, school or whatever. Yeah, that's a good feeling. And then my bunk is, did you guys see the Rugrats reboot for Paramount?
Yeah.
What the hell is even that animation style?
I didn't see
why was, when you bring the same thing, did you see, remember the SpongeBob movie where they changed the animation style to because they needed to be 3-dimensional, on land and shit?
Yeah.
I just you're going away from what's successful.
Bold. I like it.
The Rugrats animation style looks terrible.
Just score points. I don't care who.
Hey, Johnny
right,
Payups is here to see you.
What's trending? All right, so I have a few. NFL comebacks are trending because Brandon Jacobs, former Giants running back, he tweeted, "Since Tebow came back after being off a good bit, I'm announcing today that I too will come back. I will play defensive end for whatever team gives me a chance." He's going to be 39. "I'm really serious about coming back as a defensive end. I can still run. I am strong, and there's no way Tim Tebow is a better athlete than I am. I just need a shot. That's it. If I can't cut it, I'll take it like a man. Just give me one chance, and that's all."
He didn't say
Yes,
this.
he did. He tweeted
He
this.
mentioned Tim Tebow?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
And then a picture of him. He is ripped.
Oh, really?
I mean, yeah,
didn't
he
see
is
it.
in great shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what? I would hate to be a fan base who has Tim Tebow on the roster. Because it's like, no, like your team could literally go like, I don't know, whatever. Your team could do whatever in the preseason. You could be excited about all these players, everyone you drafted, Trevor Lawrence, everything. But then the coach just has to answer all these questions about Tim fucking Tebow. It's like, bro, dude, we're paying him no guaranteed money. Like, can we talk about other players, please?
Your like 5th-round receiver goes off, like, oh my god, but it's like Tim Tebow had a 4-yard catch.
Yeah,
and that's
seriously.
all NFL Network's going to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Elsewhere, the pandemic, because I guess it's over because someone spat at Trae Young.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and that totally overshadowed the Westbrook popcorn thing.
I know. It was a good old-fashioned fan interference off. Mm-hmm. But then the pandemic also over because the Knicks, they celebrated like they won the NBA championship out in the streets. So that was kind of cool. The Mecca. But it's also real quick. It's like you could chant like "fuck Trae Young" as much as you want. It's like it's probably going to progress to worse if you just let them chant "fuck Trae Young."
Especially if it's like a team that's like had such a terrible playoff win drought, like winning a series drought, like just a team that's been down bad for a long time, and it's New Yorkers, you know. Also, did you guys see what's going on with Kwame Brown?
No. Oh yeah, I did actually.
It's Matt Barnes and Arenas. I think Arenas is who
Gilbert Arenas.
Gilbert Arenas. We're kind of trashing him on their podcast, which I like the Matt Barnes podcast, especially when he was talking about what's his face who slept with his ex-wife or whatever.
Scotty Pippen.
That was a good episode.
George Washington.
But
Buzz Chop, what?
all right, George Washington, no cherry tree for you. So I thought Matt Barnes. I don't really.
Who's back?
I know
Molly.
you derailed my thought.
Jason
process
Witten
there.
hair.
Sorry, I know. Where was I? Oh yeah. So Matt Barnes, like he talks a lot of shit, but I feel like he would be the kind of guy that would back it up. But they were kind of dogging on Kwame Brown's career and the trade that he had to Washington and everything.
Sure.
Calling him a bust. And then Kwame claps back and he's talking all this shit. And he had this great thing where he was like talking about helping his community. And he's like, it's not just going to a fucking turkey giveaway and shit. Like he's like, I'm feeding these kids in these neighborhoods and stuff. But I just thought it was
Gotta
funny.
get back to my community.
Right.
All right. Anything trending for you, Scotty? I also had LeBron flopping. I fucking hate that guy.
Yeah, I think we mention this on the or maybe not. Like I might have said on the last podcast that everyone kind of like recognized LeBron's flopping, which was nice, and they still now it's even gotten bigger. Like usually it's half and half on Twitter where you see like people defending LeBron versus not. Well, it doesn't seem this playoff series. It's like, damn, there's so many. It's like it's so loud at Madison Square Garden that LeBron would probably be on the floor because his ears ache. Yeah, that was a good one. But
Zack with the all-time defense of LeBron too. It's like he was smart. He milked it to get time resting.
Right, awful.
It serves the player to
right,
do
but
that.
how is that right? Zach,
It was just all I was saying was
No, I know what you're
they
saying.
were comparing the baseball and the basketball.
I know what
Yeah,
you're saying,
yeah.
and I
The guy
agree
who
with
broke
you.
his-
Yeah.
It was probably smart, but it ruins the integrity of the game I am watching. Right? Like it definitely. Like I don't want to watch this dude milk this shit. I want to watch true competitiveness and true competition between two players two teams that have some of the best players in the world. Not Anthony Davis get pushed over by a 5'9" guard and then get drawn a foul like that, and watch him shoot 2 free throws when he's obviously fine.
We weren't talking about the Lakers Nuggets game.
I mean that happens in every game.
Yeah. It was comparing the guy who was basically broke his whole face, Brandon Nimmo, I think, from the Mets, who did his presser afterwards. He spent 36 seconds on the ground, and LeBron spent 80 after being poked in the eye.
Yeah.
Zack said it's a smart strategy in basketball to get as much time as you can to catch as much of your breath as you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except one of them's actually injured, and the other is just a bitch.
Did you guys? I'm sure you guys are familiar with what Kyrie Irving's comments about returning to Boston and everything.
Sure.
And I'm not going to get into a huge racial thing here, but Danny Ainge said to Kyrie, he said comments about. He said there would be no subtle racism from Boston fans. He's like, there's not going to be anything subtle about it.
All right. Latest bad beats. Scotty, you want to start us off with fire?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
So I tried to win my tickets back.
Sure.
While at the game, and I realized that was gonna lose.
This MVP ticket is slowly losing value.
Relax. And I tried to win the money I lost on the ticket back. in the same game, Nuggets plus 9.5. What could go wrong? I mean, dude. Then they cut it to 4, and I'm like, fuck yeah. With like 4 minutes
Scotty
left.
bought Blockbuster in like 2008.
It all missed. And then the next morning I wake up, I'm like, new day. I wake up and it's mountain time, and like, so I wake up, it's halftime with the Sixers.
God, that's so fucking. Well, it was mountain time.
I don't get why you guys are making it personal. I'm just trying to give you guys perspective. I'm waking up.
Yeah. You're not the person to make it personal.
I woke up, cold light of day, mountain time. Renee laying in the bed next to me.
That's not what. Listen, I'm saying.
I was already hard.
All right. Do you guys want to hear the story? So I woke up. And it was halftime of the Sixers. Okay, go ahead with your bad beat, Zach.
I lost $4 on it.
Yes, seriously.
Boston Celtics plus 9.5.
My wife Venmoed me $5. She must know how much I'm losing. Go ahead, Zach.
She sent me $50, by the way. So.
Oh, sent you. So she's trying to deal with your habits.
Well, she just sent it to me because...
Scotty, you woke up, it was halftime of the Sixers game, you thought, let's get it back.
It was halftime of the Sixers game, that's why I woke up so late, because obviously I would have watched the beginning of the game. I woke up because it was mountain time. I woke up and I'm like, the Sixers are up 1, and they're plus 6.5 for the second half, so fucking hammered it. Well, the Sixers lost by like 7, and at the end of the game, Bradley Beal's 3 rolled out for it to hit.
Oh.
So it all missed. So that's when you get really deep into the weeds, and you're like, just anything, just someone give me a win. So I'm like looking at.
Wait, when did the Sixers are up 2-0 in the series?
Yeah, he meant to say the Wizards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right. I meant to say the Wizards.
Yeah. I had a 5-team true odds parlay, and it was Bucks money line,
minus 250, minus 300, minus
Nuggets
400.
money line, Nets money line, Lakers money line, which was minus 125, and then Clippers money line. Bucks hit, Nuggies, of course it hit. Why not? Brooklyn Nets easy, beat the pants off. I tried to middle with that one because I had Celtics plus 9.5. Lakers hit. And then the fucking Clippers come along and shit on everything. And then the day before that, I totally forgot that I had already bet the Heat money line because my fucking vision went white when Scotty said, "Guys, we could do $5 parlays now on the online book." I said, "Oh my god, I'm in."
Keep it a secret.
It was $5 to win 35.
I don't want to risk
Best kept secret in town. Yeah. So
yeah.
Those were my bad beats.
I've had so many bad beats in the last like 5 days that I'm literally on Twitter looking for a winner, and I bet 2 things that like I saw someone who like looked like
Nuggies and
someone
abs.
someone who like sells their bets. He goes, "Hey, the Jazz over 108 and the Jazz to win the first half," and that was game 1 of the Grizzlies, and neither hit. And bet both separately, and I just fucking lost.
Oh, yeah.
both.
Did you bet Donovan Mitchell last night too? Over his point total.
Yeah, that was a small ski though. But yeah, I totally did. Yeah,
They all add up.
Donovan Mitchell 25.5 over 25.5 points, and he scored 25, and went to the bucket and wasn't fouled, and then they took him out because he like fell to the ground.
I'll go real quick just because it's not really on me, but it ended up being bad beats. So our book, I like betting team totals unders instead of full game unders, so some relievers don't fuck me up. And the Reds faced Max Scherzer and Steven Strasburg this week.
Sure did.
So I wanted to get the Reds team total under because everyone on the team's injured. And so the book said Reds team total over under. It's an over minus 115, under plus 130. But it didn't tell you what the line was. It was like going to a restaurant that shows you prices, but you don't know what you're ordering. So I didn't bet it because I didn't know. And the Reds beat Scherzer 2-0. So obviously the under would have hit because there's no total under 2.5. Or under 2.
Under 1.5.
Yeah, I know. It wouldn't even have been under 2.
Right.
It's higher than that. So there's one that would have won. And same thing today. Reds win 3-0. They beat Strasburg to take the series, and that would have hit. Yeah, that was okay.
Hey, we were at. By the way, we didn't mention this. We were at Winker's 3-dinger game.
That was cool. That was a good atmosphere. But in general, that's like the dream is to handicap your team. Your bet hits, but they still win the game. The Reds don't score runs, but they still win the game because they shut out the opponent, and I missed out twice on it.
Yeah, and you had Mets against Colorado in that parlay as well.
Against Colorado?
Yeah, you had Washington and Mets.
Yeah,
in that parlay.
The Colorado one hit, but the Reds, because I couldn't bet their team total under, I thought they'd lose to Scherzer. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, that was weird. Of course the Reds beat Scherzer and Strasburg.
All right, do we want to go to, you want to do the Who Am I? Or okay, we'll start with Who Am I. Yeah.
All right, so guys, this is Who Am I? There is 7, 8, 9, 10 of them.
There's separate DMs, or we go one person at a time, or can we both answer at the same time?
You can both answer at the same time through the mic.
Through the mic?
Yeah.
We have to just guess first, or can we both guess?
You gotta guess first.
Oh, you gotta guess first.
But you only get 3 wrong answers.
Are we buzzing in?
No, just free for all.
Okay.
So I did 4 NBA, and that's what we'll start with.
Okay.
And it's all players that are in the playoffs.
Gotcha.
Okay? All right. And if, after the clues you can't get it, I have a mercy hint, which will give it away.
Okay.
So, first to answer. All right. Are you ready? And you might, when we get to the NFL ones, you might need the paper.
Okay.
All right. Scotty, ready?
Yeah.
Born ready. Scotty?
I said yeah. Did you not hear me?
Oh, okay.
I
didn't hear you.
No, we didn't hear you.
I'm good.
Zach, good?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Here's the first one. NBA. And I'll even tell you the conference. Eastern Conference.
Okay.
My current team is my 5th NBA team. The team I was on the longest was the Pistons.
George Hill.
Incorrect.
Fuck. How many
Reggie
do I get?
Jackson.
We get
Incorrect. You each get 3. I played college ball in the ACC.
What?
Bullock.
Correct.
Nice.
Zach has it. Reggie Bullock.
I said Reggie Jackson. And I was thinking Reggie Bullock.
Sure.
I thought you might.
Yeah.
Zach gets it.
Because Reggie Jackson is not a basketball player.
He was Mr. October for the Yankees. All right. Next one. This is Western Conference.
Okay.
That was very impressive, Zach.
I just think back to what that Bulls or that Pistons team when they were good for half a season with Jackson and Bullock and I think what's the guy
Blake Griffin.
The center front who's with the
Drummond.
Yeah, I think he was on the team too.
I don't know. All right, Western Conference. My team currently leads its series 2-0. This is my 3rd team, but the 1st in the Western Conference. I starred in the Big Ten.
Oh, Mike Conley.
dad-
Oh, fuck no.
Incorrect.
2-0.
Right.
2-0.
My dad was a 5-time All-Star for the Warriors and the Heat.
His dad, huh?
Zach cheating.
I'm just
Right,
looking at what
seriously.
teams are 2-0.
That's
Am I not
fucked
allowed
up.
to do
You can't do that. That's cheating. That's totally cheating.
Oh, okay.
I'm not doing that.
I mean, process of elimination.
Yeah.
Leads 2-0 in the Western
This is my third team, first in the Western Conference.
Hardaway Jr.
Correct.
for the Mavs.
Correct.
Yeah.
Fucking cheater.
The talk about awful dads. You ever hear what Tim Hardaway said
No.
about how he was homophobic?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I did kind of hear about that.
Here's our new segment
Just a while
called
ago.
Bad Dads.
All right, this is a quote. This is not me. Tim Hardaway responded by saying, well, I hate gay people, so I let it be known. I don't like gay people, and I don't like to be around gay people. I am homophobic. I don't like it. It shouldn't be in the world or in the United States.
Yikes.
And then the worst part is his apology later. Later in the day, Hardaway apologized for the remarks during a telephone interview. He said, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said I hate gay people or anything like that. So, made it worse with the apology.
I just shouldn't have said it. I should have just privately thought it.
And in all time, do you guys know what the Onion is?
Yeah.
Scotty, do you know?
Yep.
Look at the DMs. All time Onion headline.
Say it.
Okay. Moving on with Zack up 2-0.
Going for the hat trick.
All right. NBA Eastern Conference. My team currently leads its series.
Okay.
I'm on my second team, but it's my 9th year with them.
Okay.
I dedicated a 51-point performance in January of 2020 to Kobe Bryant. I'm a lifetime 47% three-point shooter.
Bradley Beal. No, he's not up.
Incorrect.
Down bad. Shit.
Someone's down bad getting chased by the cops in Worthington.
Yep. Did you say the conference?
Eastern.
Eastern.
They
Okay.
lead the series, eh?
My team currently leads its series. I am on my second NBA team, but it's my 9th year with them. I dedicated a 51-point
Derrick
performance
Rose.
in January. Incorrect.
Fuck.
Not a bad guess.
They don't lead their series. It's tied 1-1.
Oh, yeah.
He
I
died
dedicated a 51-point
Right.
performance in January of 2020 to Kobe, and I'm a lifetime 46.7% three-point shooter.
Brooke Lopez.
Incorrect.
Shit.
Zach, you have 2 wrong answers left. Scotty has 1.
Eastern Conference. They lead their series. It's probably on that team. Damn.
This is.
I don't know who's been on that team that long.
How about this? Since my
Tobias Harris?
Incorrect.
No.
Damn it.
You each have 1 wrong answer. Here's the mercy hint. It's not very good. I
Okay.
wear the number 22. And if neither
Where's
of you guys
the
get
number
this,
22?
yeah, that's his number. If you guys don't get it in 15 seconds, you can openly cheat.
Okay. Is fucking
Middleton.
Correct.
Yeah.
Chris Middleton.
Oh, really?
Damn.
Yeah. All right, Scotty. Pulls within 1 on the Bucks question.
Impressive.
All right, Western Conference.
Not a Middleton guy. Wish we hadn't paid him or traded him. That's okay.
My team is tied in its playoff series.
Okay.
Okay.
What conference?
Western Conference.
Gotcha.
This is the last NBA one.
Okay.
I played college ball in the ACC. This is my 3rd team in 2 seasons. And the last one is a mercy hint. My dad is a head coach.
Austin Rivers.
Austin Rivers.
Zach got it.
No, I said it before Zach.
I literally was watching.
Yeah.
Dude, it came across. I said it before Zach went on my end. Whatever.
It's tough.
Good old class and latency off.
I don't
Good
care,
old
whatever.
classic.
Zach got the
latency
Nuggets
off.
question. Scotty got the Bucks question. All right, here we go. NFL. The real
Separates
cat's
the
meow.
men from the boys.
All right. I was a first-round quarterback selected sometime in the last 5 drafts.
Josh Rosen.
Incorrect. That's not a bad one. I would pick something like that.
Yeah.
I'm 1-1 in the playoffs. I once held the rookie record for touchdown passes in a season.
Baker Mayfield.
Correct. Fucking Electric Factory. All right, pens and paper.
I gotta hold my mic and write at the same time. I don't know how to write. I never learned how to read.
All right. You'll want to write this down.
Okay.
From 2000 to 2013, this running back had this career path: Buffalo, Baltimore,
Willis
Denver.
McGahee.
Correct. Sheesh. Scotty ties it up. All right, we move on. I'm on my second NFL team. I starred in the ACC. I made the Pro Bowl last season. I led all tight ends with 107 catches last season.
Oh.
Darren Waller.
Correct. This guy's on fire. Moving on. I am a one-time Super Bowl champion and 5-time Pro Bowler. I led the NFL in interceptions in my third season. I'm on the NFL's 2010 All-Decade team, and I'm currently working on my master's degree.
Aaron Rodgers.
Incorrect.
He led in interceptions?
Sure, maybe. I don't know.
Is it... Okay, you would have said picks if it was somebody who, threw.
He's on defense.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a defense
She's
player.
on defense.
One-time Super Bowl champ. Why did I think quarterback?
One-time Super Bowl champ, 5-time Pro Bowler, led the NFL in interceptions defensively in my third season. NFL's 2010 All-Decade team, currently working on my master's.
Patrick Peterson.
Incorrect. You have one incorrect guess.
Dory Jackson.
Incorrect.
Oh, Patrick Peterson didn't win the fucking Super Bowl. God damn it. Richard Sherman.
Correct. Scotty with a 5-er. 4 in a row. All right, pins out. This wide receiver's career path from 2003 to 2016.
Okay.
Arizona.
Anquan Boldin.
Baltimore. Correct.
He ain't even said Baltimore yet.
Dude, I just looking at the dates. I'm on it right now, bro.
All right, Scotty leads 6-3. Last question's worth 4 points.
God damn it.
Well, funny how that worked out. Look, I literally had 4 points written on the paper.
All right.
Is this a pens out?
No.
I'm gonna have to write it anyway.
How much this we're in?
When I go under center this season in 2021,
Bradley Bozeman.
it'll be for my 5th team. I don't know what that is, but
Bradley is the center for the Ravens.
under center.
Oh, under center. All right.
All right, Zack's I made the Pro Bowl in 2015.
Ryan Tannehill.
Incorrect. I won a Super Bowl as a backup. I've been my team's Week 1 starter in 5 of the last 6 years, only sitting behind Phillip Rivers.
Tyrod Taylor?
Correct. Zack, a 4-pointer for the win.
For the win.
All right, Scotty wins 6-4.
Yeah.
All right. How about, what do you have?
Would you rather?
Nice.
Yes.
Let's do it.
All right. I hope you like these, because when I was writing them, I was like, they're either going to get a kick out of it or they're going to roast my ass for being lame. So going with the latter. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. So would you rather have to wear a diaper every day for the rest of your life?
This is a March Sadness.
Oh yeah, kind of like that. So, and you had it's like Tobias in Arrested Development, Never Nude. Like you even have you to wear these in the shower. You can't take them off ever, except to go to the bathroom and make wampum with your lady love.
Okay.
But you'd have to wear them in the bedrooms. Like she's gonna see them, whoever you're with, the rest of your life. You gotta wear them. Or watch every Reds game for eternity with your mother-in-law, and she asks 17 questions per inning. I don't know what your mother-in-laws are like.
We don't have
I don't.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I would definitely do the Reds game because at least you're watching sports.
I would also do the Reds game because you can bet on them.
Yeah.
You know, it's only 3 hours. Like and maybe like after a whole season, you know, she's not asking the 17 questions.
No. This is in perpetuity.
Well, you know, some of them are easy, and it's better than watching a Reds game.
Shelby literally writes for a living, so
that one
I
was
assume
I guess
for him that would
that
be
one
easy.
was easy because you guys I don't know. For me, I'd hate answering questions.
This ain't living.
I hate answering questions while I'm trying to watch like a football game, like if I'm watching with gentlemen. Okay, so next one, your ringtone is Molly whining, and you can't silence your phone.
What's the other one?
But you have to have a phone. You can't just say, "Oh, I'm never using a phone."
I don't care what the other one is. It's that.
Okay. All right. Or you have to subtly tell your boss once a week that you think they could be doing better at their job.
Oh, I do that anyway. So the latter.
I wouldn't want to hear Molly ever. So the boss thing. After a while, they'll just think it's a joke.
Right. Exactly. We could spin it.
Yeah, I could probably do that better than you.
All right.
Old that Shelby.
So you go next one. You go to church every Sunday from 9 to noon, and you live 50 minutes from the church.
God damn it.
So you get home at 12:50 if you are out of there as soon as the pastor says amen. Or never allowed to watch a first quarter of your NFL team ever again.
The church thing.
You'd rather do the church thing?
Yeah. Easy. At least you're not missing it.
Right, but it's just the first quarter. You get to see where the rest of the game goes. All the 3 quarters that matter.
I would probably do the other thing because I do
the quarter thing.
Yeah, because I don't. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't want my pregame to be like waking up that early, driving
50
the
minutes
whole
there.
time, the whole pregame for the
you
whole
gotta
event.
wake up at least 8 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and then if you're the person that your spouse or whatever is, you're there with them and they want to talk to their friends and stuff, you're gonna be late coming home.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the first quarter Sunday mornings. So.
I know. That's what I was thinking.
That's your prep time.
I didn't think that through. That's my relaxed time before my blood pressure spikes.
Yep.
Almost like the first quarter ends in the first NFL games, and sometimes you're like, is it the morning yet for next Sunday? Mm-hmm. Like it's that's so good. And the first
but you
the
look
first
forward
quarter
to your
goes
Sunday mornings, and now you're like, oh my god, I have to go to church.
Right. The first quarter goes so quickly that you like forget it happened.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The only counterpoint, which I would still pick the other one, is that like, what if like your bets, like turning it on in the second quarter, you're like, that'd be so much pressure. It's like it could be already over, or it's like
a lot
looking great.
Yeah.
You missed all the fun part of your bet.
Yeah, you have the under, and it's like 21-7.
Yeah,
like,
if my bet's looking good, I'm happy I missed it. If it's looking bad, I'm also happy I missed it. I actually prefer not to watch it because it's like, why do I need to lose hair over watching this motherfucker? I'll just like fucking rip the Band-Aid off anyway.
Okay, so you're only in this I don't know. You guys kind of care about if you prefer going to baseball games or going. Shelby.
Sorry, that was an accident.
See me in my office after class. All right. Only ever allowed to go to a Reds game on the hottest home game of the year.
Okay.
Ever again. So 1 game per year.
Okay.
Or you're only allowed to see your NFL team once every 5 years, but you can go to whichever game you want.
Reds game. I don't care.
Reds game. Easy.
Yeah,
me neither.
That one's simple. Yeah.
Catch a tan.
I fucking hate those hot
games.
games.
Yeah, I get it, but
man,
drink some water.
Couldn't be
the
me.
hottest day of the year could be like 70. Who knows in Cincinnati?
No, not with the trends we're having. Global warming. Ever heard of it? Okay. All right. Would you rather have to tell your ex happy birthday on Facebook every year?
Already do.
Or call your significant other the wrong name twice a year?
The first
one.
You would rather tell your ex
happy
happy birthday
spin
on
that.
Facebook?
What if she was an ex for like a month or something, and it's like, oh, like we're just friends, whatever.
That wouldn't bother
You didn't say what ex.
Yeah, right.
your most recent one, your ex.
They're all your exes.
I guess that's true. Your most recent ex.
Oh, then yeah.
And they're gonna see it on Facebook.
You're just adding caveats now.
Well, I mean, I make the rules. It's Facebook. They're probably gonna see.
I'd still rather do that than call them by the wrong name to their face
twice a year.
You can spin the birthday thing.
Yeah.
You can't spin the wrong name thing. The
I
wrong name
could-
thing is actual
I could
feelings.
spin
The
it.
other one is like,
Yeah,
Okay.
I could fix my brain to spin it some way. I'll be like,
Yeah.
I'd gaslight the shit out of her.
Yep. I didn't say that.
hey, Shelby,
All right,
Shelby,
this is what?
I have your girlfriend on the phone and she was listening this whole time.
All right.
I'm not here.
We got him.
This one kind of ramps it up, kind of comes out of nowhere, but I liked it. So, give up football for the rest of your life. You can't watch
real
it.
quick. Like, sorry, babe. She told me to say happy birthday to her on Facebook if I moved on and was in the happiest relationship of my life.
All right, so give up football for the rest of your life. You can't watch it, can't listen to it, nothing.
The next
Or
one, I mean-
manually saw off your non-dominant hand and live in Dayton forever.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The 2nd
I'm
one.
s-
You'd manually
Yeah, the second
saw
one's
off
worth
your
it.
left hand,
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
Yep.
or well, for
Never
you
watched
could
football?
just pick.
Yeah,
Well,
I'd be
which one would you
I'd be
pick?
fine. I would pick my right hand.
You'd pick your right hand. You'd saw
That's
your
a good
right hand
question. Fuck. I would pick my left hand
to keep or to saw off.
to saw off.
Okay, so you keep your
You
right
can still
hand.
type with your right.
Yeah.
You can type with your left.
It's type with the left.
I had to I had to learn to use the shift key on the left because the right shift key on here, and I learned pretty quick. It's cool how quickly you can learn to change your typing. Anyways,
Huh.
all right, all right, Shelby. This one, this is the last one. This is the last one. Okay, Shelby. This one I kind of was really thinking about you when I did it. So you have to send your order back at a restaurant on a Saturday night at peak time once a month. You can't just not go to the restaurant. You have to go.
Can I just eat about it and complain later?
Nope. And you have to be a dick about it.
Can I just let it ruin my day and take it out on my girlfriend later?
Or get cut in line by a handy-capable person at Kroger, self-checkout, and you have to call them out loudly twice a year.
I would do that. Handy capable?
Yeah.
But just
Is that the
just a
politically
person in a
correct thing?
wheelchair, yeah.
Oh. Handy capable makes it sound like they don't have anything
It's
wrong with them.
handicapped.
It's a handicapped person, yeah. Somebody in a wheelchair or
PC principal.
one of on their walkers or whatever.
Yeah, I'd call them out.
Yeah, I would too. Fuck
It'd be
them.
funny. It'd be like, oh, treat them like they're fine. You know, like the fuck.
I knew Shelby wasn't gonna pick the restaurant one.
I
That
wouldn't.
petrifies
I'd rather
him.
make a scene.
I can't be a dick
Okay.
about it. I can bring some. I can call something back, but I
Yeah,
won't
at
be a dick
least,
about it.
No, I said that was part of the caveat. You have to be a dick
Yeah.
about it.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
why I also choose the grocery store.
Yeah, I'm just serving justice.
Okay, very good. Are we ready to find out who won?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I
What did we draft?
chatted with David.
Recreational
the-
drinking game.
Drinking games, yeah. So
I'm sure Zach
the
hit
way
him
I
up and was
had-
like, "Hey, I picked this one, so you know."
the way I had David score this was I forgot how we were doing it. So I basically said there's 21 picks. So whichever game you think is the best gets 21 points. Second best gets 20 points.
Did he know
Third best
all
gets
of the
19.
games? Like every single
For
one?
each pick.
Yeah. So and then however many points you got, it was it was added up.
So it was like 19 plus
Right.
Damn.
19 plus 20 plus 21 plus 20. Plus
If you
30.
got that many, if you had that many that he thought, because he ranked each game individually, and then assigned points
21.
out of
Okay,
21.
I got confused.
So
yeah.
the top game got 21 points. Second place got 20 points.
I also have Scotty's question. Did he know every game?
No, he didn't.
Oh, great.
I mean, unless he looked it up.
Fucking
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he
tough.
he looked him up. I was on the phone with him for like an hour and a half.
Okay.
So yeah, he looked him up. Third place was Scotty with 54 points.
Whatever. I'm sure Zach. There's no way you didn't like. All right, go ahead. I will take third place.
I'll tell you what
I don't
want
wanna hear it.
Want to know, but if you don't want to know, okay, that's fine.
No, tell me.
Shelby, I can tell you. Ride the Bus and Fuck You. He was like, those games are fucking. He looked them up and he said those games are lame.
Okay.
Don't like them.
All right.
So-
well, this guy sucks.
And
I
this-
wouldn't have said. I
Personal
remember
preference
Scotty's
comes into
play.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
personal
know
preference
that.
Yeah,
comes
I
into
would-
this.
I like those two.
yeah.
games.
Second
I
place.
kind of want to push him off a fucking bridge. What's his name?
It's David.
All right, David.
Wow,
Fuck that guy.
you're being recorded.
Hey,
Racist.
is
Okay,
this guy black? How
yes.
was I gonna know that?
we've talked about it. Okay, Shelby, second place, 76 points.
Imagine that.
Zach, first
I
place,
know,
82
seriously.
points.
Zach's like,
Imagine that.
the guy was like, shotgun relay. What's that? Zach's like, you don't know what that is? The best game ever. Like,
You know what I love? Shelby's literal brother graded a ton of these, and we didn't roast you like that. I mean, we were kind of like, oh, yeah.
Well, because Shelby sends him these screenshots, not on the phone with him to be able to sway him in one direction or the other.
How do you know?
I would send you guys what I was sending him.
Right.
I sent you a picture. This is what I'm sending to Kenny.
It's all contextual.
Okay. Yeah, and we just take your word for it,
No,
just
like,
the
I'm
same
fine
same way you take my word for it.
No, you told us you were on the phone with him.
Kenny for 90 minutes.
Yeah, like that.
Or 60 minutes.
Right.
Okay, so
No, I'm fine with the thing. I'm just saying you gave me just as much shit for this, even though Kenny graded 9 drafts and you won, or 8 drafts and it was 4-3-1.
Yeah, let me say something, Zach. I thought that you were, and I'm not like congratulations on the win. First of all, congrats.
Yeah, absolutely.
But there's no way your list wins. There's just not, dude. I'm sorry. You have beer pong, which is probably the number one answer, but you also have like. I don't know, man. I just don't. I'm surprised.
I mean, no,
like
it's personal preference. I opened up the chat and that Tim Hardaway thing was in there. Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to you,
like,
Diane. I'm surprised.
he really likes bowling. He liked drunk Jenga, and he liked beer pong. I mean, I don't know. I even was trying to advocate for beer ball because he was like, "What's beer ball?" And I explained it to him. I was like, "That game is fucking awesome." He's like, "Oh, that does sound fun," but I mean,
yeah,
because that's Dupong, and
Yeah.
I love Dupong, and I explained that to him.
I think like that's it, and it is personal preference. So I don't know what his.
But it was
personal
close
preference is.
between me and you.
But I think you should just send him a picture of the list and have him get back to you. Not like, because I think there probably was at like how you backed up beer ball, you might have backed up shotgun relay or whatever on your like, I'd never heard of horse as a drinking game, or like same with Scotty's like wizard staff. I'd never heard of that, but
when he asked, I googled the rules and just read them to him.
All right, what are we drafting today?
So we are drafting. Mentioned it briefly earlier in the intro. We are drafting cities that you would choose to play in if you were a professional sports athlete.
Let me just say, coming up with this list, it was easier to do the ones I didn't want to play.
Yeah.
What's the order?
I think what was the order what you said we were going with? Based off what we did last time. I think I'm going last this time because I went first last time.
I have first pick because
Scotty's
sandwiches.
Scotty's second, and I'd be third.
Second, you're third.
Yep.
All right.
I knew I was gonna. I almost wished that he didn't pick me to win, just so I wouldn't get flack for it.
Yeah. Easy coming from. Easy
right.
just said coming from the winner.
See, the winner.
It's a nice view from the mountain. All right.
What's this? What's the score now?
5-4-1. Scotty, you might want to just you have your someone grade this next one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll have it.
And it'll
But
be
they're not-
easier because it's like they know the
Right,
cities.
but they're not.
Have Kyle grade it.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Kyle's not a sports fan, but we could do that.
Kyle.
He works with
Oh,
me.
that's right. Yeah. All right. My first pick, like I said, this was harder to come up with cities I didn't want to. Because I feel like if I had the first pick for that draft, I have the number one pick and I'd win.
Yeah. Well, what makes it crazier is like it could be any sport, and if you want to back it up with.
That's why I'm picking Nashville
Okay.
as my number one. It's a party town.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the country music aspect doesn't hurt me. Someone who doesn't like country probably will dislike this pick, so maybe it's a bad pick. But it's always a fun time in Nashville. Titans are right across the river. They might have a baseball team soon. The Predators. I'm not the biggest hockey guy, obviously, but their games seem electric, and I like the fact that their arena's right downtown.
Right. And it's crazy, like for you wouldn't expect. I always find it crazy how like teams like the Hurricanes and the Panthers and the Lightning, like these Southern teams, can really get into hockey. Like, because I don't think you wouldn't think there's a big hockey culture in warm states.
Yeah, but I think Nashville's going to get a baseball team soon, and the stadium's going to be awesome. But just the Nashville vibe in general.
Nashville is a city on the rise.
So that's my first pick. Scotty? I don't like having them.
These are kind of tough, but I'm just gonna go with like Miami, just because I mean, you're always at
Okay.
a. You're
That
always
was my number 2.
You're always on a beach, and then like even in the like the winter months, you're still like it's still like really fucking nice. It's gonna be a tourist area around the year, which that part could suck, but at the same time, you're essentially a tourist because you're just there to be playing in in whatever team you are. So it's like.
Miami's a definitely like move there and be happy, and then like after a week you're like fuck these
It's
tourists.
like a vacation. It's like
home run.
it's like a definite like vacation spot. But
That was
Yeah.
like my first week at OU. I was like, yeah, I bet everyone's gonna fucking want to stay here for Halloween. No one did.
It's like you've been here for what, 2 months?
Not even like a week. I was like, yeah, Halloween's coming up. All these fucking losers coming here. All right, Zach,
All right,
back to back.
I gotta go chalk here because you guys kind of took the kind of
I mean,
up and
it's
coming.
it's gone chalk 2 for 2. I'll see what you pick.
You think so? Okay, maybe chalk in my mind. LA, because of the marketing opportunities, all the teams. It's a huge market. There's an endless amount of fans. Good weather. Traffic sucks, but R.I.P. Kobe. Get a helicopter. You can fly to these games. You get money is no object. LA I think is a great sports market. Not a fan of some of the movie culture that's there, but at the same time, maybe you can get in a movie.
Yeah, it's like
pretty
it's
cool.
different. Like, are we just playing here, or are we fucking giant superstars?
Right. True.
Because it's a definite difference.
That's true. But in terms of marketing ability, like you could still, I think it's gonna be a lot easier to get an endorsement deal in LA than it maybe is.
Yeah,
in
that's the
Nashville.
same question though. Is like,
Yeah.
are you a super? Because like,
Well, even the smaller guys can
the third guy off the Lakers bench isn't getting marketing opportunities,
right. But I think even you could get
or the relief
it's
pitcher for the Dodgers.
probably a lot easier to even get like local marketing deals, like a local car dealership if you're at that low level.
Yeah.
It's probably easier to get in LA. And then my next pick is going the other side of the country, New York City. Again, same deal. Weather's not that great, but there's so much going on there. It's it's the biggest city in the country.
LA wasn't chalk, but New York was 3
For
on my
you,
list. Yeah.
Okay. So LA not on your big board?
No, not on my big board. No.
Okay. All right. Back to you, Scotty.
I'm gonna go just a little bit away from New York and go Boston.
Okay. You racist.
Literally 5 on my list.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like Boston just because it's like, I mean, you're always by like the ocean, so there's always good food. It's like a little bit smaller than New York, so you can like go out and it's not like cluttered. So it's still like it's got like really diehard fans in Boston too. Like, and I would surround myself with all the fucking Could you imagine someone
if you were like
vying for you?
a lower tier player, Boston
Yeah.
is where people would get your jersey.
So when I came up with these cities, I listed them, and I'm like, I kind of picked like what sport I would want to play there.
Yeah.
Boston, to play at Fenway Park
Fenway.
would be unreal. And like you
Yeah.
said, if you were like a lower tier guy, like if you were a relief pitcher for the Red Sox, you weren't great, you weren't awful.
you're gonna have at any given time at least 100 drunk dudes in the stands.
Could you imagine being a fan and hearing 2 Boston dudes with the accents and all vying for you? Oh, bro, I would eat that shit up and be like, I would retire a fucking Boston whatever at that point.
Real quick, Scott or Shelby, did you see that TikTok with what's his face from the Braves talking with Trevor Bauer about that kid at the Braves game? He was like, "Hey, fuck you."
No.
Okay. We had the same TikTok feed, so I figured you
Yeah.
would have seen it. But sometimes you miss.
I'll take Denver.
Denver, okay.
I think it's a and a lot of obviously we haven't gone to the majority of these cities, but Denver seems like such a cool spot, and everything's
It's like
so
the Nashville
close.
of the West.
Kind of. I mean, if you're into the weed, you can get it there legally. I don't know. It
Canada, New York too.
not to sound like a stoner, but the vibes seem pretty cool in Denver
Blue only
all
guy.
around.
Vibes isn't owned by stoners, by the way.
Okay, well, I sound like a stoner being like, this is
Owned by
good
ketamine
vibes.
heads too.
Good vibes. And then the next, I pictured this city. I pictured playing baseball at Wrigley Field. I'll take Chicago.
Damn it.
Love Wrigleyville.
Chi-town,
Love
baby.
the
Great
Bears
city.
Soldier Field with the pillars and
Yeah.
Navy Pier.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The Bulls Arena, all the history there.
You know what I'm gonna go, Shelby? I'm gonna go with you. You had the Denver pick, and I'm gonna go with.
I knew
what
it wasn't getting
think-
back to me.
No, it would have. I don't
Oh.
know. It could have. I don't know.
I probably would have taken it on my second
the.
snake back.
I'm gonna take the exact description that you took for Denver and apply it to my pick, and that's Portland. because
okay.
Portland, Oregon, it's like they have very diehard fans in Oregon because there's not a lot of teams. Okay, whatever. But Portland's a dope city. It's like they got a lot of good food, a lot of good coffee, what the fuck ever. But it's like it's like a hipster town, but the vibes,
fucking hot hippie babes,
are great in
patchouli oil and armpit hair.
Also weed legal, so it's very chill in Portland.
If you don't mind poop on the streets.
Yeah, and an entire
what, you talking about Denver? It's got so much homeless people in Denver. Hey,
there's homeless people. I'm king of homeless people. L.A. I've got in New York.
Before we move on, there's a story I have to tell about an Uber ride I was in at Denver.
Okay.
So we were going to like that DNVR bar, Denver bar. It's off Colfax in Denver. It's like apparently
is that
like
a street
we went
in Denver?
down. Yeah, it's a street in Denver. I had never been down it, and we walked all day like downtown off like 16th Street Mall and all the like the touristy spots in Denver. Well, Colfax is where like shit gets down and the creatures come out at night. Our Uber driver was just like, yeah,
the OTR.
I mean, this spot's cool. This spot's cool, but like I wouldn't like be walking around here at night. Like there's always some weird shit going on. And she's like that dude, what's he doing? He's like this dude just jacking off out next to a fucking trash can, like in midday. We just like very subtly, we're like, what is he fucking doing? He's like in his pants.
Midday. What time? Mountain time.
I fucking hate you.
No, I kid. All right, Zach, 2 picks.
I'm going with Dallas.
Ugh, too hot for me. It's a dry heat.
Dallas. I was thinking about. Well, I don't want to give away a pick. There's a lot of teams there. The North Stars hockey team.
Too hot for me.
I don't care who scores. Just need points. All right. Yeah, it's a big market. Texas is basically everybody from California that's running away from the homeless is going to Texas. It's a growing market. It's moving more towards the left, which is a good thing to see because for the longest time Texas has been a little bit too yee-hee for me. But yeah, I'm going Dallas, and then I'm gonna follow that up.
Trying to take my guns.
I'm gonna follow that up with Dayton. No, I'm just kidding. Please
pick Dayton.
Yeah, no.
They don't have a professional.
They don't have a professional team. Poverty, literally. Movies.
Sad.
Yeah, this one's tough.
I got one I have to take. I have to take it.
You hope it's
still there.
Yeah.
I do too. I have one I'm like vying for.
This sucks.
And you'll know if you pick it. I'll be pissed.
Yeah, I will too.
You'll hear my pistivity.
I'm gonna go with Seattle.
That's fine.
Especially if they bring the Supersonics back, that would be amazing.
Another
they
chill
got
vibe.
They got another hockey
chill
team.
vibe Northwest,
They got another hockey team. They got the Sounders. The greatest quarterback on earth plays there. You know, good vibes only guy.
Truth. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go Las
Scotty,
Vegas.
Vegas, baby.
Because I'm a degenerate.
Got the Knights.
Going Las Vegas. Got the Knights.
Got the
Everyone, no matter what. Like, yeah, you don't have a lot of home fans, but everyone.
I know
is
what
like
you're picking. Damn it! It's not going to be there when I come back. Sorry, go ahead. I apologize.
I think you do.
Okay.
The stadiums in Las Vegas are always going to be packed, and everyone's rooting for something. It makes something interesting every night, especially if you gamble. So I'll take Vegas.
Full disclosure: didn't put Vegas on my list because I forgot about it.
Wow.
Yeah. Or
off your big board.
It would have been gone. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't have taken Denver or Chicago.
Okay. Oh, you would have taken it over Chicago.
Yeah.
Wow. You're a big Chicago guy.
I like Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
The one time
Chicago's
I was there.
good.
The one I really wanted to pick was New Orleans.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Not what I thought.
Even though I just bitched about Dallas being hot.
Yeah. This one is not a dry heat.
Right. The party in New Orleans, big alligator nerd. Back the way you came. But yeah, Mardi Gras down there, one of the biggest celebrations.
I just saw
in
TikTok
America.
was like people who come to New Orleans for the parties and then see the homeless. It's like, yeah, 0 for 2 on the TikTok videos.
I think I'm going maybe not the most populated cities outside Chicago. Like you took LA, New York City. Mm-hmm. Scotty has Miami and Boston. Mm-hmm. And here's another on the low key city is Charlotte.
Okay. I'm hoping that my pick is still here because we still got it. But yeah,
like North Carolina's just.
I'm about to go. I'm about to go to Asheville. I'm excited.
North Carolina's just beautiful.
It is.
Yeah.
And
almost heaven.
Almost heaven. Is that what they call it?
No, it's just like it's not West Virginia, but you still got the Appalachia.
And Charlotte seems like another Nashville to me, where there's like there's a football team, but there's no baseball team.
You know that they're all gonna vote red the same as you, so you don't have to worry about that.
Texas is a little too red for me.
Turn to purple.
Yeah, Scotty.
I'll go with the only city left on my big board. I'm going Phoenix.
Thank God.
Arizona.
Fuck that. That's on.
Yeah.
Phoenix and Cleveland are my top two. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Detroit.
I like
that's not fair. We talked about this all the way to the Reds game. Yeah.
I don't know. I think that like for one thing, all sports are indoors, and it's always warm out.
Phoenix,
no
they
what.
have to be.
Yeah.
Sure, whatever, but it's indoors. So during hot summer days, it's like fine. So like playing in sweating in the heat is not a factor.
Do they have a baseball team, right?
Diamondbacks.
Yeah, that's
Diamondbacks,
right.
Arizona Diamondbacks. Yeah.
I
don't need to explain myself to you.
I just couldn't take like 110 and like bringing a cooler if you get like ice cream at the grocery store and having to drive it back home in a
Standing
cooler.
in line just to get into the stadium.
You're an athlete, so it.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
But checking for scorpions in your bed.
Yeah.
All right, Zach, 2 picks.
Yeah. You literally
These
can't
the last ones.
take your.
No, we're doing 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've got 4. Kansas City.
I wouldn't have picked it. Is that the one you were wanting it to come back to
Yeah,
you?
I was surprised it didn't go because the food is great. You've got those. I feel Kansas City is kind of like a sort of Nashville, Charlotte kind of vibe. You got the Royals. If you're, it's a
little more Midwest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not quite as as
Right.
some of those other ones, but you still. It's like everything you'd hope Cincinnati to be. Honestly, good food, good sports teams. Midwest vibes, right next to the river. It's the river in this country. So
I feel like people give off Kansas City as being like boring.
Why?
Probably because it's just more like they picture it as Midwest and
yeah.
being like
I guess
dust.
it's recency bias.
Right.
You've got the Chiefs who are doing great. Kansas City Royals went to a World Series a couple years ago. They're a good team. I don't know if they're a good team now, but not good now. But
Yeah. No.
I get good vibes from Kansas City. So
Go for it.
that's that's and then I'm circling right on.
This is tough because like you want to play to your picks, but you also want to play to the person grading. And if whoever's grading is like a,
we'll just go off of the teams that are the most successful,
or just be like,
no, he doesn't do that.
He's okay. Like if they like the big cities, it's just be like Zach's gonna run away with this.
No, so this guy likes to camp. So keep that in mind. That's all he does.
Well, I don't hate my draft. All right, Zach.
Okay.
Ooh, I got another one I don't want taken.
Yeah. I'm torn between these two. I'm gonna just to kind of diversify it. I do need a deep South team. I'm going Tampa.
Okay.
Tampa
Is this
Bay.
another kind of recency bias?
No. They have Lightning, which are a great hockey team. And I think they've always been fun to watch. I was down there when they had that historic season.
Too high for me.
With all those wins and
No state income tax.
right.
You're
Exactly. The same thing with Dallas. That's a good point for Dallas as well. No state income tax. You have the Buccaneers, and you've got a great hockey team, and you've got the Rays, who are good, but nobody really comes to the games. Yeah, nobody comes to the games.
That's who's coming to Nashville.
You'd hope so. That's my pick. Right. Scotty, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Toronto.
Toronto.
Best city in Canada. Mm-hmm. It's like the New York of Canada. I'll take that. Hell yeah.
All they need is a football
make it your
team.
own. Literally, all you need, like in Toronto, all you need to do is be good, and you're a fucking beloved for life.
Football team. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's also if you pick some of these cities, there's not as much pressure to be.
Yeah.
A stud, but
If DeRozan can be a 10-year fucking beloved player, I can go there and be like a
or Kyle Lowry. Yeah, I think I saw somebody. I saw somebody tweet. They were like, the Toronto Maple Leafs are literally going to the next round of the playoffs in hockey, and all they want to talk about is Kawhi being bad after he left. All right, Shelby.
I'll go San Diego.
San Diego
Nice.
means whale's vagina.
That's another, like, everyone who says stuff about the Padres, they're like, best park ever, right by the beach, and it's not like LA. I was like, I don't know how much to believe, but because I've never been there, but it seems a lot more vibey than LA with the traffic and the maybe this was a anti-LA pick, but it seems like people would rather go to people are going to San Diego now if you're not the Chargers.
I'm really hoping that my last pick is still there because I'm getting thin.
I'm
is taken,
trying to pick between. I think I can cross some off.
Okay.
And I don't want to get ridiculed for saying Cincinnati.
Do it, please.
Yeah.
Say
So I'll say Philadelphia.
Yeah, that was going to be my pick. You bitch. Philadelphia.
Talk about passionate fan
Hands
bases.
on the bird body.
And obviously,
this threw popcorn at Russell Westbrook.
If you're not getting cheesesteaks at the airport, you'll get them at some other good places. But in Philly, again, maybe we should have said, like, if you're a superstar, but if you're just a pro athlete, I'm thinking in terms of being just another guy. I like Philly.
Yeah. How are the cheesesteaks there, Scotty?
So my pick is
2 cheesesteak jokes.
San Francisco. The one other
Damn it!
California team.
Fuck.
That's an easy one.
That was gonna be
It's
my
like you get all the benefits of LA, just like less. It's like, yeah, I love it. San Francisco, easy. I don't need to explain it. You guys already said it.
Oh, hope you pack a jacket.
It gets a
Coldest winter I ever had.
Are we counting?
chilly in those 55-degree
Are we
weather.
counting?
Coldest winter I've ever had was my summer in San Francisco.
How did you get there if you've never been on a plane? Did you drive there? Oh, it's a best-selling book.
That's a book.
I thought you said you've
No,
been there.
no.
Oh, God.
That's like in June or July you'll see the Giants play a night game and they're like freezing.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Are we counting the Warriors as part of, since their arena is now in San Francisco and it's not in Oakland anymore?
I would count them as.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I don't want to go with like, since we're at the end and I have the last pick, it's fine. I don't want to go with like another Florida, like Jacksonville or where Bortles. I know, and I don't want to go with Buffalo, or I don't want to go with like somewhere in New Jersey.
You should go Buffalo. That'd be cool.
I was between Philly and Buffalo.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't want to get roasted for this, so I'm gonna just go. He does like to hike. I'm gonna go with. Can I say the Twin Cities, or do I have to pick one?
You had to pick one. That
Well, then it's Minneapolis.
You know
then.
you need to pick one.
It's Minneapolis then, because
I think you knew you had to pick one.
This is really the only northern city that I'd like to go to, just because I've been there a lot, because I have family there, and I do dig the vibe. It's just the winters are fucking brutal, but depending on the sport that you play, you can duck out for a lot of that.
Imagine too, if you ever were to play in Minneapolis, if you moved somewhere else later in your career, you'd be like, these winters are nothing.
Yeah. And you got to think, if you're Timberwolves inside, Twins inside, right?
No.
No? No. Vikings inside.
Twins used to be inside.
Yeah, because that game that I went to was inside.
That was the Metrodome.
Yeah, the Metrodome. Vikings inside. Who's there? What's their what's not the North Stars? Yeah, because North Stars moved to Dallas. Now they're just the Stars.
Yeah, but Minneapolis versus what's the other one?
St. Paul.
Are any of those teams in St. Paul?
No, they're all in Minneapolis.
They're all in Minneapolis?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. We rounded it out.
Yeah, notable ones I think we left off. No one said Atlanta. I wouldn't want to go.
I wouldn't want to go there either, except for the strip clubs. Hey-o.
I was debating DC.
I was too.
I like DC.
I was debating Pittsburgh and Cincinnati.
Yeah. Too much gridlock. Pittsburgh, I would never.
Pittsburgh and Cincinnati were on my list for later.
Rather just go to, that's Philadelphia.
Pittsburgh and Philadelphia both have the same fans. Like, just be a heart. Like, if I just like sprint to first base on a walk, I'll be loved in Pittsburgh or Philadelphia. And also Indianapolis.
What about?
Yeah,
If you don't like,
Go ahead.
it's just like a shitty version of Kansas City.
What about San Antonio?
Yeah, all those other like Houston, San Antonio.
yeah, I wasn't going anywhere near Texas just because
Dallas was really the only pick that was kind of worth taking. Maybe I picked it too early.
We really picked everything, honestly, right? Because, I mean, we have North Carolina in there or Carolina.
You don't have
Baltimore.
Are there any? Yeah, Maryland. No, I mean, what do you got there besides the Orioles and the Ravens?
Baltimore.
Well,
Fucking Justin Forsett town.
Buck Allentown.
Yeah, I mean, we.
Is there any teams in New Jersey? The Nets aren't there anymore.
The Nets aren't there anymore.
Hockey? Do they have a team? Oh, the Devils, right?
Yeah.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn's New York. I already got
well,
that.
the Jets and Giants technically
are in New Jersey. That's true. You're not wrong.
Houston, we left off. Texas thing.
There's no teams in Austin, right?
I don't really know.
I don't think so.
No.
Milwaukee up there. Yeah, I wouldn't.
Green Bay. Cleveland.
Detroit.
Oh yeah, Detroit.
Don't even fucking
No fucking
dare
way.
say
No way.
Detroit, staying far away. They don't even have clean water.
Pretty sure I would rather fucking live in hell than go to Cleveland.
With Jim Day on his day off.
All right, is that our show?
That's our show.
Alright, here we go. There's a little place where the sun sleeps late and pulls himself a shot of tequila. It's a little place called Pleasure Island. That's where I'd like to feel ya. It's easy to find just beyond the last wave, where the dolphins and whales are up mating. Sail all day and all night and then take a hard ride. That's where I'll be awaiting. Pleasure Island, island of pleasure. No need to stop and think. Pleasure Island, a beautiful treasure. Come on down and have a drink.